answer that, sir? Madam, if a chai wala can become the prime minister, don't you think democracy has improved? The very fact that our Dr. Farooq Abdullah sir uses Jai Hind with India's flag at the end of his messages shows how democracy has improved. One nation and one constitution. Right, UCC is coming next. So democracy has improved terrifically, to be honest. Madam, I definitely agree with you, but that isn't a matter of democracy because Pakistan is a theocratic Islamic state, right? Even they have communal violences. You have seen the recent footages of Hindu temples being demolished. There also communal violences are there, but the fact is that in democracy you will be openly seeing them. And putting that on the ruling party's head is not, to be honest, right? Because communal violences were there even before partition. To be honest, if you want me to give you the facts, I can. From 1950 to 1964, under the Prime Ministership of Jawaharlal Nehru, 343 communal violences were reported. And in Indira Gandhi's prime ministership, 337 communal violences in 15 different states were there. Rajiv Gandhi, including the most barbaric Sikh pogrom, was happening in 1984, and 291 total number of 291 communal violence were issued in like about 16 states. So out of 1,194 communal violences in India from 1950 to 1995, 73% of them were contributed by the Nehru family themselves. Ma'am, no bill or no act put forward by the BJP has been, in my knowledge, it has never been failed in the constitutionality test. So we are not against secularism, and I don't know what you think Hindutva is, but in yesterday's conference, I did explain what Hindutva is. Hindutva, in a very simple way, is that we want to take our Bharat Mata, our country, to its true potential. We respect the secular principles. In fact, we respect every Indic religion and including the other religions which migrated to India. We truly respect pluralism, and no act taken by the BJP can be considered anti-Muslim or anything like that. Ma'am, from where did you get that Hindutva's definition? I'm not supposed to ask you questions, right? Yes, so the definition which I gave you is from Veer Savarkar himself, the father of Hindutva. And if a party has been ruling the country for two consecutive terms, we're not against secularism, we're not against the constitution. If we were anti-constitutional, we will not come into power. How are we against secularism? And Hindutva, the definition which you said is wrong. And even though you said about Hinduism, let me tell you, in Hinduism, as Farooq Abdullah sir rightly pointed out yesterday, we believe in Vasudeva Kutumbakam. We respect every religion which is born in this land and even the religions which migrated to our country. We are not against any religion. This is just a fear-mongering propagated by the opposition of Hindutva ideology. Can I? Okay, so I've already answered this before. We are taking steps, but along with that, you said about the past 2 years, right? So let's go back to Shaheen Bagh protest which happened in Delhi. What were the slogans raised, madam? First, Hinduos-e Azadi. Okay, Hindus along with Muslims, every religion were there in order to defame the Home Minister and the country. Hinduos-e Azadi. Kafiros-e Azadi. I do not hate any Muslim, but I hate people who consider me as a kafir. They said, Kafiroze Azadi. Next they said, say it on the barricade, La ilaha illallah. Is that fine? Then they said, Jinnah wali Azadi, standing inside a secular nation, and they asked for Jinnah wali Azadi. Why isn't all these covered in the media, madam? You talked about people agreeing to it. How will people see them if the media properly shows that? But no, if you speak against Muslims, your TRP will go down. You won't do it. So such protest also should be brought. That's it. That's the answer I want to give. Otherwise, about the communal violence, I've already given it as a first answer.